here is the juggernaut, Joe Joyce, from the United Kingdom. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
We've waited long. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punching. A perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. The champion is back for another defense. A chance to make history. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're in. What do we expect to see here in round two? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Throws the jab but does not score. Through the hook, didn't land. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. He caught him big time. Joe Joyce has one of the best chins in the heavyweight division, no doubt about it.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punch. Joe Joyce is in trouble. But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh no, the big fella. Oh, down goes Joe Joyce. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. And we continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Gotta wonder how big of a factor. And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Referee thinking right now. And Slugger has been dropped. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Huge opportunity. Can he cash in? Oh, down goes Joe Joyce. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's not for death. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Men. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Done with that counter shot. He caught him big time. Joe Joyce has one of the best chins in the heavyweight division, no doubt about it.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. They exchange punches. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in the... Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Joe Joyce is in trouble. But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Right uppercut just off target. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Stamina is off the charts. Oh no, the big fella Joyce just got clipped. Oh, down goes Joe Joyce. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI and WBO World Champion, the Slugger.